Janelle, can I share one of my most depressing moments with you and just you?
Of course you can share, but there are about 5,000 plus subscribers who may be watching as well.
I feel safe. Here we go. In my first company, I remember a moment late at night when I was curled up crying on the couch in my office after completely running out of capital. I was so paralyzed by fear, I didn't know how to move forward, and I was essentially stuck.
Eric, I think this is something we can all empathize with. Feeling stuck is something we all probably have felt at work or really in life. This episode is about how to get unstuck.
Janelle, one of the things I've been working hard with my own therapist is the idea that I don't need to figure things out by myself. I constantly forget that I am surrounded by a great community who is open to helping me.
Well, Eric, I think it's not just you that thinks this way. A lot of talented founders and ambitious people we know sometimes fall into the trap of thinking that when they have an enormous problem to solve, that they should figure out how to solve it alone. When you feel super lonely, it can accelerate the feeling of being stuck. Instead, lean into your community more. Not even about help necessarily, even just venting to some trusted friends or colleagues can share the burden of the task ahead.
This is indeed a big one for me. My colleagues and friends are all super smart, but it's easy to forget that they are there. For founders out there feeling alone and stuck, we recommend reaching out to your community and leaning into them to talk through why you feel stuck.
Okay, so the first tip is about leaning into your community. The next tip to get unstuck is important and simple. Ship one thing.
What do you mean by that?
When I say ship one thing, I am not saying it has to be anything huge. When you're feeling really stuck, sometimes even just getting off the couch is really difficult. So make the one thing you ship super simple, like making your bed, or going on a 10-minute walk, or washing one dish. This sounds so trivial and small, but pushing forward just by even an inch can be the momentum you need to solve bigger problems later.
Now, I really love that tip, Janelle. So the last piece of advice that we have when it comes to getting unstuck is to change your routine.
Yeah, the simple act of changing your environment could be exactly what you need to get new ideas to solve some problems. Your world can feel really small if you're spending days in the same small office trying to figure out a problem.
Maybe just working an afternoon at a coffee shop or in an outdoor space is exactly what you need to stimulate a different side of your brain.
At Hustle Fund, we work from home and we often spend hours in our respective home environments. What helps me a lot are platforms like Flow Club, which, by the way, is a Hustle Fund company. Flow Club allows me to do dedicated work sessions as an online group. This creates a bit of accountability for me to try to focus on a set of tasks in a limited time frame.
I love that awesome plug for Flow Club. Definitely check them out at flow.club.
As we were writing this Uncapped Notes episode, it occurred to us that feeling stuck might be a symptom of depression. And if you are really, really feeling stuck, then we urge you to take that seriously and seek professional help.
Startups are a super hard grind. And when you're in the midst of being stuck, it can feel impossible at times to get out of that feeling. But we hope that these tips that we shared can help. And if you have other tips, please let us know in the comments. We all want to learn together. Thank you so much for watching Uncapped Notes.